Good morning. If you did not see the teaser from the Nucleus video, today we are going Vanguard mining. Vanguard mining isn't really talked about, and that's for a good reason. The buy-in is ridiculous, and the odds don't really allow you to make that much of a profit. Today we are going to find out if that is true or not though. With Pat's goal of obtaining every die, the frostbitten die is on the board, and that die is dropped from corpses. This past week it has been at a 3x drop rate, so it is the perfect time to make this video. Before going any further into this video, we do quickly want to ask you guys to subscribe to our channel. We are coming up on 30,000 subscribers, and we are hoping to hit it before the new year. Every single subscription means more than you know, and with over 80% of you guys not currently subscribed, it's fair to say that with a video like this, your sub will be worth it. Anyways, let's move into the video. Firstly, let's talk about a few things. First off, the frostbitten die. This die at a 3 times drop rate has a 1 in 17.7 thousand drop chance from Lapis corpses and a 1 in 497 chance from Vanguards. Metal corpses are pretty useless and a huge money sink, so we aren't really going to talk about those at all. Next is the Heart of the Mountain tree that Pat will be using. It will be on screen right now. We're not going to go in depth on everything, but the main things here are Vanguard Seeker, which gives a 50% chance to spawn in a Vanguard, Gifts from the Departed, which means a 20% chance to spawn in an extra item from any corpse, and finally, Dead Man's Chest, which gives you a 50% chance that an extra corpse will spawn inside of your mineshaft. Rather than maining a Sunnyside Goblin Omelet, Pat will be using a Blue Cheese Goblin Omelet on his main drill to boost all these perks by an extra level. If you are unaware, there is a mineshaft pity system. Once you reach 2,000 of the total value of blocks mined, however the system works, you will be guaranteed to spawn in a mineshaft. The fastest way out of everything to increase this number to 2,000 is by mining Mithril and Titanium. Now while this doesn't make as much money as other ores, it definitely spawns in mineshafts significantly faster. Now this will be included at the end for how much money Pat made or lost. 99% of the time, going for mineshafts, Pat was in a party. This increased the odds for a Vanguard by pretty much 4 times, as there are 4 people mining in a party. And on top of that, Pat also got a lot of warps from people doing mineshafts on their own. Which we'll take a second to appreciate all those people who are warping Pat into mineshafts. Not only did you help record this video, but it definitely made the results at the end of this video a lot more interesting. That should be all to mention regarding the information behind Vanguards. Now this by far was one of the most fun die grinds out there, so if you do have the money and another 3 times frostbitten die rolls around, I definitely recommend doing this. Now do be aware that the buy-in for this is insane, so I would not recommend doing Vanguards if you don't have billions of coins to spare. Similar to any other gambling, putting in a small amount and hoping for a big win will probably never happen. And this just has one of, if not the highest, gambling buy-ins in Hypixel Skyblock. Though, with all that out of the way, here's a little montage of some of the Vanguards that Pat rolled. If for some reason you want a 20-minute uncut version of this, it will be linked in the description. You can also subscribe while you're down there. If you just want the shortened 9-minute version, keep watching, and finally, if you just want to skip to the loot, a timestamp will be on screen. Without any further ado, enjoy.
For the one time, right? Please? That's not even that bad, shit. Please. Fuck. Fucking. Nothing. Minus 18. Using all my luck on the Vanguards, not the Locket. Okay, that's not bad. Vanguard time. Nothing. Dwarven O Metallic Minis. It's my first one. R.I.P. Jack shit. Plus 400k. Oh shit, lock it. Okay. Dude, look at fucking look in bridge. That is fucking depressing. Okay, and back into the negatives. Ooh. God damn. Negative 19. You ready, Ernst? Bang. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom. Fuck.
Oh, that's right, got -5.
Bang.
Unfortunate.
I'm dropping something. I'm
3, 2, 1. Bang. Shit. Let's see.
speedrunning negative money.
Bang. -3 mil. Alright, and we are back finally to go over all the loot. Thankfully, the Skyny tracker that you've been seeing all throughout this video is pretty bad, so you have to look through everything manually. Keep in mind that all the loot that are in these chests are not separated between the Lapis corpses and the Vanguards that I've looted. A few things to note. Firstly, I opened just under 2,000 Lapis corpses and then 294 Vanguards. But most importantly, I also opened up 1 metal corpse. If we go off the current prices of skeleton keys, that means I spent just under 13 billion coins on skeleton keys alone. But thankfully, since we knew this was coming roughly 2 weeks before the die actually came into rotation, I was able to buy half of them for around 37 mil and then the rest for 40 mil by manually forging them during the event. With these prices in mind, it's more like I spent 11.3 bill on keys. Something a little funny about Vanguards is the insane amount of powder that you actually get while mining for them. During the 5 days that I spent Vanguard mining, I got just under 50 million glaciolite powder, which is more than double what you need to max out the Skyblock XP requirement. Just as a little proof, if I go in here to my menu, I have just around 78 million glaciolite powder. Now, I was mining this whole entire time, meaning that I actually made a lot of money from the actual ores that I mined during this event. Altogether, if I look into my mining sack, I have just around 184,000 enchanted mithril, 60,000 enchanted glaciolite, and then around 20,000 enchanted titanium. All the ores together total out to around 837 mil. First to the actual loot, let's first talk about the goblin eggs. Mostly the money came from both the red and the blue goblin eggs, the green and the yellow really didn't make that much, but altogether it came out to around 676 mil. Next up, something pretty small is all the suspicious scrap that I got. It's around 650 and together that's 197 mil. In ice cold books alone, which we have 141 of them here, these all total out to around 464 mil, and could probably be a little more if I turn them into level 5 books, but that's just too much effort. Next, we have Dwarvenos, which I got 43 of them. I was expecting honestly to get a little more, but I guess not, and altogether they sell for 256 mil. A big part of this, which I didn't really realize, is the true value of all the gemstones that you get. Altogether in these chests, I have 28,000 fine gemstones of these variety, and on top of that, I also have 280 flawlesses of the same. All of these together total out to around 1.5 billion coins, and also roughly translates to around 320 million gemstone collection, which considering I didn't mine any gemstones this whole event is kinda cool. Next up is this little chest of treasures that has most of the actual drops that you get from Vanguards. I'm not going to go through everything one by one, but I'll throw up a little picture on screen to show everything that I got and the value of it. In total, the chest is valued around 5.4 billion coins, and that's mostly thanks to the keys that I got, the different plates, and most importantly all the glaciite amalgamation. And finally, the most anticipated chest of them all, the 3 lockets, and then the 1 frostbitten die that I got. All of this stuff together comes out to around 4.8 billion coins. So, how much did I make in total? Well, adding everything together comes out to around 13.3 billion coins in revenue, with a net profit of just around 2 billion coins. Though, if you include the ores that we mined along the way, it changes to 14.1 billion coins in revenue, with a net profit of 2.8 billion coins. So, what can we take away from this? Well, first, Vanguards can be profitable, as obviously seen, but would we recommend it? Probably not. There might be some safer and more profitable gambles that you might want to do, like nucleus runs for example, though they probably won't be as fun as Vanguard mining. To give an example, in this situation, I got pretty lucky I would say, but somebody in my party did actually end up going 250 skeleton keys to end up 4.5 billion coins in the hole. Not to mention, Vanguard mining has a pretty big buy-in as each skeleton key can be around 40 million coins, which in comparison to like a nucleus run only has around a 1 million coin buy-in. So unless you're an Iron Man or you're particularly going for the die, I wouldn't really recommend doing Vanguard mining, even though it's pretty tempting. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you could, please subscribe. We're on our road to 30k, and with how many coins and how much effort went into this video, it couldn't hurt. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.